Let's go here. Let's go here. Queen Naija. YouTuber, singer, in a very public relationship for 6 years. She's been in a relationship, very public relationship. And a lot of her fans, a lot of people who follow her, they're waiting for her man to propose. And it don't look like it's coming anytime soon. Now, she has been open in the past about her relationship with God and, you know, trusting God's timing, things of that nature. Everything will work out on God's time. Stuff like that, right? I seen this from the Bootleg Kev podcast, I think it's what it's called. She was talking about a bunch of stuff about her relationship and God and stuff like that. I want to talk about it. I want to listen to it. I want to watch it. I want to see what y'all think. Okay? All right? Give me a second. Let me find the exact spot. I have it somewhere. Let me find it. Hold on. Wait. All right, here we go.
Did, like, you and Mary develop any sort of, like, she give you some game while you guys?
Yeah, she definitely gave me some game. She gave me some game for sure. Of course, every OG is going to tell you to, like, keep going no matter what. But she definitely told me, like, she told me to take my time and, like, wait with marriage.
She been through it.
Yeah, she's been through it.
Very publicly, too.
I mean, I've been through it, too, though. I was already married before she told me
right.
that. So, but I feel like this time around, we have been taking our time. I mean,
right.
we've been together for almost 6 years now.
Right.
And people complain because, you know, I always joke around, like, where my ring at, you know. But in reality, I'm just, like, I'd rather a man be, like, ready. Like,
you better hurry up.
Yeah, no, he better hurry up. But I'm saying, though, like,
you better hurry up.
No, but I'm saying that things should be handled before. I feel like marital counseling is really good, like premarital counseling before you. Yeah, because, like, a lot of times I do see, like, couples last a long time outside of marriage. And as soon as they get married,
it things up. They
get divorced. And I'm a heavy believer in marriage.
I'm sorry, he's cussing. You know why? A lot of the times, this is very interesting. And mind you, she says she's a believer. This is from her perspective of her being a believer, right? This is very interesting because the reason why a lot of people say that their relationship got messed up the moment they got married and then they got divorced is because throughout the majority of their relationship, they was acting like they was married. You living at the same house. You having sex. You popping out babies. You cooking him breakfast, lunch, dinner. He buying you cars. You got joint bank accounts. You doing all this married stuff for years. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, a decade. You doing all this married stuff. And you're not married. So then when you finally get married, you're like, oh man, I'm kind of sick of you. And marriage messed it up. No, marriage didn't mess it up. It was the fact that y'all were acting like you were married before you were even married. That's what messed it up. That's what messed it up. That's what messed it up. Let me change the tone of voice. That's what messed it up. Okay? And I'm not exempt from this conversation. Because those of you who know, I did some similar stuff. All right? I am not perfect. I'm a sinner. I'm despicable, disgusting, the worst. The worst. And yeah, I had this conversation with Ruslan on his podcast. If you've seen the podcast with Ruslan, I had this conversation. Literally had this conversation. So it's like, bro, it's no surprise. It's no surprise. It's no surprise.
I still believe in marriage. I still believe it could work. It all depends on the two people, and of course, keeping God, like, in your marriage. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it ain't no rush. But it's not a rush for marriage, but it is like a little rush for, like, the ring. Because it's like, okay, at least if you propose, then we know where we headed. We've had conversations about it. Like, I know that he's going to, but it's like, okay.
6 years?
Yeah. But, you know.
You don't care that you, Naija, Queen. You don't care about the marriage. You just want the ring. Queen. Queen. I don't understand how she says that it's about putting God first and keeping him at the center of the relationship. Do we not feel any conviction at the current situation that we are in? Do we not feel any conviction of living this lifestyle as if we are married but not married? Do we not feel any conviction? Do we not feel any conviction? Because you just want you want the vanity, you want the outward appearance, you want the ring without the actual commitment. The commitment to make this a covenant before God and to honor you and to serve you and to lay my life down for you as Christ laid down his for the church. That commitment, that covenant, that's more important than just having the ring.
Sometimes men, they want to get certain things out the way. Like he wants to put out his clothing line. And, you know, like they want to feel like they got.
He wants to put out a clothing line before he gets married. I mean, I get it, bro. Like you want to establish a business. You want to establish your business. You want to make sure you can provide and stuff like that. I don't really think money the issue with these two individuals. I think they got bread. I think they got paper. I think they're doing just fine. I'm just, it's baffling to me the things people will tolerate in a relationship. It's baffling to me. Myself included. I'm not exempt. Like, it's just, so we got to wait until we do the clothing line before he can propose. So he's too busy working on his business to commit to the woman that he's been with for 6 years and putting babies in and stuff like that. And it doesn't have to be super elaborate. I don't know why people think you got to spend like 30, 40, 50, 60, 100 racks on a wedding. You don't have to do that. Like if you're a flexer and you just want to flex on your friends and your family and on social media, then you can do that. And you know what? I'm not trying to be rude. Like you can spend a lot of money on your wedding. Nothing wrong with that. If you can afford it. If you can afford it. If you can afford it. Then go ahead and do that. There's nothing wrong with that. You want to celebrate the covenant that you're making before God. You want to have a celebration, family, friends. You want to have a good time. There's nothing wrong with that. All I'm saying is that doesn't always have to be the case. It doesn't always have to look like that. It could be as simple as going to the courthouse and just getting married. It could be that simple. It could be that simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't always have to be like that.
A portion of your life.
If you guys get married, you making him sign the prenup? Is it gonna be the prenup?
We spoke about
have him
that.
sign that thing.
We spoke about it.
No. Bro, because here's the thing. I'm not signing. You don't got to sign a prenup. My wife ain't got to sign no prenup. I ain't signing no prenup. You know why? Because we ain't getting divorced. We're not getting divorced. Prenups are to protect people who are thinking about getting divorced. We not getting divorced. Am I bugging? Am I tripping? Are we going into this marriage with faith? Are we walking by faith and putting God at the center of this marriage? If he is, then all right, we're not getting divorced. I understand things happen. People switch, people change, people become abusive. I understand things happen. I understand it doesn't always work out. People cheat, adultery, things happen. But I'm just saying, going into marriage with the mindset of, oh, we got to get a prenup just in case this don't work out. You're going into it already preparing for a future of you not working out. It's a very odd place to start your marriage, in my opinion.
I don't know though. I don't know, but probably.
Yeah, for sure.
I just feel like that it's only fair that if we walk away from each other, it's only fair that we walk away with what we came with. You know what I'm saying?
I agree 100%.
Yeah, but I feel like I got the kind of relationship too that like I don't think he would ever try to.
You don't think?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think?
I don't think so. I don't think he'd try to come for my
Get
money.
the prenup. That's all I'm gonna say.
I feel you. Like it's smart. It is very smart. But I'm just saying the person that I know.
No, I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
But
Run that prenup, bro.
a lot of women don't think though when they do end up, but.
Yo, did you ever, when you were on tour with Mary J. Blige, did you ever see like, I always am curious, like when these like she wore like 11 outfits. Mm-hmm. How does that work?
It's become such a business contract instead of a devotion before God. Exactly. And honestly, that's the way that America and a lot of these other countries that operate in a similar manner when it comes to marriage, that's a lot of it's on them, because there's certain incentives, there's tax incentives to get married. But then on the other side of it, the way that the legal system works from a divorce standpoint, divorce is a big business. Like, you talk about the lawyers, the majority of the money that you spend in a divorce is going to your legal, to counsel, to help protect. It's crazy. The majority of the money that you spend in a divorce is going to help you protect your assets. But in turn, you're spending and liquidating all your assets to give to a lawyer so that you can get divorced, so that your spouse can't have it, but then the lawyer gets it. Crazy. Ridiculous, right? But so many people go into a marriage and they're thinking from a business perspective. And just like you said, they're not thinking about it from the standpoint of a devotion to God, that this is a covenant before God, that I want to honor God in this relationship, in this marriage, and that I want to raise up godly children and give them an example and raise up disciples so that they can go do the same thing and preach the gospel and do it all over again and bring glory to the kingdom of God.